So today we will discuss the memory hierarchy. First of all, memory hierarchy is just like a human brain. It is used to store data and instruction. Computer memory is the storage space in the computer where data is to be processed and instructions required for processing are stored. The memory is divided into large number of small parts called cells, and each location or cell has a unique address which varies from 0 to memory size -1. Then memory hierarchy in a computer system design is an enhancement that helps in organizing the memory so that it can actually minimize the access time. The development of the memory hierarchy occurred on a behavior of a program known as locality of references. Here is a figure that demonstrates the various levels of a memory hierarchy. First diagram shows the increasing order of access time ratio. Magnetic tapes and magnetic disks called auxiliary memory, and main memory is known as the primary memory. Second diagram shows the level increasing in a cost per bit. Second, memory hierarchy design. The hierarchy design of memory is divided into two main types. They are first external and internal memory. External or secondary memories consist of a magnetic tape, optical discs, magnetic discs. That is, it includes the peripheral storage devices that are accessible by the system processor by IO module. Internal memory or primary memory. It consists of CPU register, cache memory, and main memory, and it is accessible directly by the processor. Then we see characteristics of a memory hierarchy. One can infer these characteristics of memory hierarchy design from figure given above. First, capacity. It refers to the total value of data that system's memory can store, the capacity increasing, moving from the top to the bottom in the memory. Then, access time. It refers to the time interval present between the request for a read and write and the data availability. The access time increases as we move from the top to the bottom in the memory hierarchy. Third one, performance. When computer system was designed earlier without the memory hierarchy design, the gap in speed increased between the given CPU register and the main memory due to large difference in the system access time. It the ultimately resulted in the system's lower performance and thus the enhancement was required. Such kind of enhancement was introduced in the form of memory hierarchy design, and because of this the system is performance increased. One of the primary ways to increase the performance of system is minimizing how much memory hierarchy has to be done manipulate data. Cost per bit. The cost per bit increasing as one moves from the bottom, and memory hierarchy, that is external memory, is cheaper than the internal memory. Then design of memory hierarchy. In computers, the memory hierarchy primarily includes the following memory types. First, register. The register is usually an SRAM or static RAM in the computer processor that is used to hold the data word, that is typically 64 bits or 120 bits. A majority of the processors make use of status word register and accumulator. The accumulator is primarily used to store the data in the form of mathematical operations, and the status word register is primarily used for decision making. Second, cache memory. The cache memory basically holds a chunk information that is used frequently from the main memory. You can also find the cache memory in the processor. In case the processor has a single core, it will rarely have a multiple cache levels. The present multi-core processors would have two levels for every individual core, and the one of the level is third, main memory. In a computer, the main memory is nothing but the CPU memory unit that communicates directly. It's the primarily storage unit of a computer system. The main memory is a very fast and very large memory that is used for storing the information throughout the computer operations. This type of memory is made up of ROM as well as RAM, magnetic disk. In a computer, the magnetic disks are circular plates that is fabricated with plastic or metal with a magnetized material. Two faces of a disk are frequently used. and many disks can be stacked on a single spindle by read-write heads that are obtainable on every plane. The disks in a computer jointly run at high speed. Then we see magnetic tape. Magnetic tapes refers to a normal magnetic recording design with a slender magnetizable overlay that covers an extended thin strip of plastic film. It is used mainly to back up huge chunks of data. When computer needs to access a strip, it will be first mounted access the information. Once the information is allowed, it will then be unmounted. The actual access time of computer memory would be slower within a magnetic strip, and it will take a few minutes us to access. Thank you.